What's approaching the supreme moment, reality striking closer than it seems, don't it? Go ahead.
What's good? I've spent a little bit of time going through the Extreme Z battle with the Ultimate Gohan and managed to get stage 30 cleared. So just kind of wanted to cover how my teams were for getting this far. And I want to go ahead and preface this by saying I did not have the not Majin, but Super Vegito lead for this event. So you'll see pretty much what my team setup is. And I'll probably run through this a little bit more later on. I plan on probably live streaming this evening, maybe around 6 or 7, and go through some summons and maybe go through some of this a little bit more. Just try out different teams and different setups. Maybe that'll help you out a little bit. So yeah, pretty much a lot of these Super Vegito leads. I'm not gonna use a 100% version just to make the case for it. Let me just briefly cover this setup is. So I did go with the Ultimate Gohan leader for the Hybrid Saiyans. So Super Vegito is not going to get the benefit of that, but not really. Doesn't really matter at this point too much, and I'll talk about that here in a second. But very briefly covering the units I brought in. A couple of these do have a lot of work in the potential system, while others don't. So that'll give you a better idea of these guys. So I did include the LR Vegito as well. He's only benefiting from Super Vegito's lead for 120%, nothing from the Gohan side. Again, Super Vegito is not benefiting from Ultimate Gohan's leader skill either. Vegito is mainly there to counter and serve as more of a defensive purpose more than attacking. Obviously with the double lead, he'll be much more powerful, but since I don't have the Super Vegito myself, it's really just going to be a defense-oriented type deal. Same applies to the LR Vegito that you see at the third slot. He's really just there for the defense, and that's pretty much all he's going to be used for. Because even though he's not really getting the full benefit, he can still hit for a pretty decent amount. And I'm not really that concerned with the super attack for LR Vegito, and I'm not that focused on the Super Vegito either. As long as he counters and provides a little bit of damage, the Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks here, as well as the Super Saiyan version, are going to be the ones providing more than enough in damage output. Even though this guy is in the Majin Buu Saga, as you can see, unless it's a physical type, not really going to provide that much help. And luckily he evaded attack there, so you can see, I mean, still only took about 20,000 in damage, and it could be a lot worse. I'll put it to you that way. Alright, so let's kind of go through this a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, so we'll get a lot of the counters from Vegito here, and you'll be able to see what his abilities are like with this sort of setup, because not everybody will have the Super Vegito lead. So hopefully this gives you kind of an idea of different approaches to take. And I'm really glad that they didn't restrict this Extreme Z battle toward the later stages to where only extreme types would have the benefit of attack and whatnot, because like when I was doing a coverage on this video a few days ago, it just seemed like the extreme units within this category are very limited, so it would make things very difficult. So I'm kind of glad they didn't go that route. Okay, so let's just go ahead and wrap things up here. Like I said, the Gotenks unit's going to be providing most of the damage. The Super Saiyan 2 Gohan is a very nice unit in terms of the passive support of 35% increase in attack and defense, so it'll certainly help offset some of the disadvantages that certain units have. And as long as criticals and additional attack kick in for these guys, yeah, they're gonna like 2.7 million in damage. Given my version is at 90%, so a lot of work's been done. But even if you really don't have much done on the dupe system, could still do pretty well. So pretty much going to finish off here. I actually want to attack with the Gotenks unit, so that's what I'm going to do. Even though ideally you want to put Vegeta up front just to counter, but you know, Gohan has very little HP left, and yeah, Gotenks will be able to seal the deal. And this guy at 100% is very good, so if you're debating on what units to exchange the Tanabata item for, you know, this super physical Gotenks is available in the list of 77 units, and that's probably one of the best units available within that list. And I got mine to 100% a while back, and I have no regrets with it. A great unit to have, and pretty versatile too at that. So yeah, like I said, just wanted to cover how stage, you know, how I was able to beat up to, you know, stage 31 now with the team setup I had. You know, even though you have, you know, restrictions as to Majin Buu Saga being the advantageous category for it, you could blend it in with different types and go that way too. Alright, so hopefully that helped and gave you some ideas. Alright, thanks for watching.